News Down and Day.
This is my state, this is my team. You know what that means. This is for the black and blue that I bleed. This is for the chance to bring home that ring. But everybody gonna doubt this. So far there ain't been another way around it. We bring heat to the game each week. They just say we ain't got what it takes, we ain't bout it. Well, y'all can just keep saying that we ain't gonna make it, but at the end of the day, this'll be the Panthers nation. You know, this ain't a game to us major players at every angle that you can think of. That's why you hate us. Get out the way of greatness. You can look at our faces and see the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to create this. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but you can save it. Cause even on the darkest of days, you know we're always gonna find a way to tell them what we gon' do, we gotta
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes.
What's good, people? My bad. What's up, man? RIP to my boy, Nipsey Hussle, man. I had to give him a shout out. To my guy. That was tough, man. It's crazy how the world is, man. It's insane, man. He said he was this generation's Tupac, and it's crazy how he went out like that, man. But it sucks, man, because dude was doing a lot. I'm not going, if you follow rap music, you know what Nipsey Hussle's done. It's no need for us to rehash everything. But I'm going solo tonight. My bad. I'm going solo tonight. Dave is not here. Dave is not here. He has some work to do. So I'm going solo. So I got it. I got y'all. All right. I got y'all tonight. But again, R.I.P. Nick. Nick Can. I'm reading the comments. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. And it's crazy, if you watch the documentary about his store, it sucks for him to go out in front of the store. But man, it sucks, man. Shout out and prayers to his family, Lauren London and all that, his kids. It's crazy. But man, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Victory Lap is definitely a classic. If you haven't heard, if you don't even know who Nipsey Hussle is, it sucks that you got to get introduced to him this way, but he's dope. Entrepreneur, hustler, self-made, and I got an affinity for self-made rappers. Like my favorite rappers are Nipsey, and Jay and Rick Ross, the self-made, rappers. I just love it, man. Yeah, man. Victory Lap is a classic, B. Victory Lap is definitely a classic. I've said that before he passed. Victory Lap is definitely a classic. For sure. Classic. But man, yeah, shout out to Nipsey. All right. So let's get into it. I don't want to start on a somber note, but I had to give my man's Nipsey his flowers. And I hope his family can seek peace at this moment in time. That being said, I do need to do this drawing. I was supposed to do this drawing last week. I'm not going to do it today, but the drawing for the Cam Newton helmet to support my Kilgore's Project mission trip, I'm going to do this drawing this week some point. I'm not going to do it live, but I'll announce the winner and get in contact with the winner. I'm not going to do it live, though, because I was supposed to do it last week. But I didn't get a chance to do it. But I'm definitely gonna get that done because I owe it to y'all. I'm not going, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going, shade y'all for y'all money. So I'm definitely gonna do that drawing this week and just get in contact with the winner. All right. So I just want to let y'all know that is happening. I haven't forgot about it. I'm gonna do it. All right. So moving on, let's get into some Panther related topics now that basketball season seems to be over for myself and and many other fans of Duke and North Carolina. We sitting at the crib. Basketball season's over. We can now focus on Panther football, and it is what it is. All right, my Blue Devils went out. It sucks to see such a talented roster go to waste. But it happens. And shout out to Izzo for actually outcoaching Coach K, because he definitely outcoached Coach K in that game. But it happens. So it is what it is. All right. Let's move on. So the Panthers have just released their offseason calendar. So April 15th is the first day of the offseason workouts, and it comes in 3 phases. So OTAs are May 21st through the 23rd, May 28th through the 30th, and June 3rd through 6th. I will be out there probably trying to get some autographs, depending on who it is. That's the best time to get to the fence at the practice field and get the autographs before training camp. If you're new to this podcast, I do get autographs. I pretty much have gotten everybody I need to get, so I try to get the rookies at rookie minicamp, and I try to get the new additions like the free agents at OTAs, because it's a lot more difficult at training camp. It's getting harder and harder and harder to get autographs at training camp because there's so many people. So I tend to try to get my my autographs at OTA. So I'll probably be out there at some point. I gotta get a Bruce Irvin jersey, and I gotta get a Matt Paradis jersey. Bruce Irvin has not gotten his jersey number yet assigned to him, so I think he's waiting. He may be waiting, trying to buy out 52 from somebody. I think 52 is available now, or 51. He can't wear 51. So it is what it is on that. Shout out to Sam Mills. He's definitely not getting the 51, which is what he wore with the Raiders. All right. So and mandatory minicamp is June 11th through the 13th. So off-season workouts in 3 phases. Phase 1, yeah, Cam definitely knows me as King Booker for sure. He gave me that name. All right, I am King Booker, and I need to go out there and see if I can get another Cam autograph. It's been a while. The last Cam autograph was, I think it was the cleats. The cleats was the last Cam autograph I got. I think. I can't remember. But yeah, I forgot about. I try not to get Cam anymore. He's tough to get, so I'm laying off the Cam Newton autographs. But back to the workouts. Phase 1 consists of 2 weeks of activities limited to strength and conditioning and physical rehab only. Phase 2 consists of the next 3 weeks of the program. On-field workouts may include individual player. This is from the Panthers website. Individual player instruction and drills, as well as team practice conducted on separates. That's the uniform separates. So there's no live contact. No offense versus defense drills are permitted. All right. So phase 3 consists of the final 4 weeks of the program. Teams may conduct a total of 4. Teams may conduct a total of 10 days of organized team activity or OTAs over the first 3 weeks, followed by minicamp. So, and no live contact permitted. 7-on-7, 9-on-7, and 11-on-11 drills are permitted. And the dates I gave you already. So, all right. So it is what it is. Who's taking stop pounding? That was an April Fool's joke, by the way. It is April Fool's. I don't have no April Fool's jokes for you. I'm pretty lame. I don't have nothing for April Fool's. All right, I ain't got nothing. But I definitely would not be taking part of the stop pounding challenge for sure. That's definitely not your boy. Dave might be though. Dave might be on the stop pounding train into the Super Bowl, but I'm not. All right. Yeah, like Player from the Himalayas said, I got their back. I'm gonna make it up for him. All right, I'm gonna make it up for him. I feel you on that, dog. I feel you on that. But let's get into this presentation mode. See what we got here. All right, so made a couple moves. Last week. So we signed Dylan Gordon, or we claimed Dylan Gordon off of waivers. He's 6'4", 322 pound, tackle slash guard slash tight end. I mean, this dude was a blocking tight end at LSU in 2016. So I'm not sure. Seems very versatile, which fits in line with what we've been doing lately. Definitely trying to get the versatile cats, and you can see there's an effort. There is an effort to get this O-line right. I mean, we're signing guys all over the place, and I don't blame them. It's time we get this thing right. All right, it's time we get the offensive line right, and I feel what they're doing. I just hope this is a guy that has had some injuries. He's had some injuries. All right. So he was undrafted out of LSU in 2016. Again, like I said, he primarily served as a blocking tight end. He was signed by the Eagles, started out as a tight end before shifting to guard, and eventually making the 53-man roster as a tackle. So the man has played a lot in a lot of areas, but he hasn't played any really live games. He's been on practice squad. So it is what it is. Again, I feel y'all. I see y'all in the comments. A camp body. I feel that. I see you. Definitely a camp body. But we'll see. I mean, how many undrafted guys have we made look decent lately on the offensive line? All right. So if he comes in as a guard, especially at the guard position, I mean, we make guards look pretty good. We make guards look pretty good. So let's get the offensive line right. Seems like there's an effort to get the offensive line right. I feel y'all, all right? I feel y'all. I like it. I don't know where Jason Peters started out, Marcus. I have no clue. I don't know where he started, to be honest with y'all. But it looks like there's an effort to get the offensive line right, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get into the draft to see what we do there, all right? So, again, we're trying. He's trying. And with the limited cap space that we have, you know, it kind of is what it is. It is what it is, all right? We got to make these kind of moves. We don't have the money to go out there and sign any more, big name guys. So you're going to get some undrafted, small name guys like Dylan. All right? So moving on, another move was made. Cameron Artis-Payne was re-signed to a 1-year deal. And like I stated on Twitter, I am not a fan. There's some chatter going on about, you know, how, you know, he's a special teams guy and he's a good special teams contributor. And I went back and looked at his snap counts. And my man's snap counts, and my man was only played like 27% of snaps. So how is he some huge contributor on special teams? I mean, those guys come down a dozen. All right, you can get anybody to play special teams, and I know he's not making big money. You can get a guy back, a guy a little bit of experience. I get it, but it's time to move on from this dude. All right, it's time to move on from Cameron Artis-Payne. He showed me nothing. He didn't surprise me at all. He did exactly what there's a running joke in the group me that Cameron Artis-Payne is going to surprise us one day, and we've been waiting on that surprise for a long time. It hasn't happened, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I definitely look for us to address the running back position in the draft or in undrafted free agency. So, I mean, I'm good on Cameron Artis-Payne. I mean, I'm happy for him. He got another year to prove his worth. But I mean, you had plenty of opportunity. You had opportunity to make it happen, and he did show some flashes in like the preseason, but he never did anything. All right. Now he got a chance to see the field. Let's not make that excuse for him. He saw the field. Yeah, I'm making excuses for the dude, man. He saw the field, man. I'm cool on that. Cap got opportunities, B. Cap got opportunities. He did little to nothing with them. Did he not get like a whole game in the last Saints game to show us something? Did he show us anything? Or am I still waiting for him to surprise me? Cause he hasn't done anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm cool on Cap. We can get another running back in free agency in the draft, a better running back than Cameron Artis-Payne. So let's spare me with the putting on our case for a guy like Cameron Artis-Payne. I'm cool on that. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on because I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on Cameron Payne. Y'all can keep that. All right. Moving on. So David Tepper has spoken. Okay. David Tepper has spoken. The NFL had its meetings to go over rules changes and whatnot, and he caught up with some media. And I took one. There's one thing I took from what he said. Okay, there's one thing that I took from what he said, and I mean even your owner is saying. Let's read this quote together. We have to get another. This is after free agency. He's saying we have to get another offensive lineman, another pass rusher, another safety, and running back. Okay, I'm sure he's not even surprised with what Cameron Payne has done or can potentially do. Okay, or else he wouldn't be saying himself that we need to get another running back. All right, those are the obvious ones. Okay, those are the obvious ones. Okay, that's what he said when asked about what's left to do on the roster building. That's what he said. Those are the obvious needs. He said there could be a quarterback somewhere in the draft, is what they're saying, but is what he was implying. It's not impossible. So they're not denying quarterback, obviously, with the Will Greer, not private visits, but workouts and all that stuff and pro days. It's possible. I think they're kind of holding their cards to the chest right there on the quarterback. I think it's proven that they're looking at quarterbacks. They're looking at quarterbacks. It's pretty apparent. If you were watching the show last week, you saw On the Prowl segment where we went over some of the quarterbacks that we've taken a look at, and we've taken a look at a couple. All right, and so it's not out the realm of possibilities that we take a quarterback because we're not paying one big money. We re-signed the two backup quarterbacks that we had last year, and I think the best way to address it is to draft a guy. Which one? I don't know. I like Tyree, but I haven't seen much of him, to be honest with you. All right, so we definitely bring back Garrett, my boy from the Apollos. Shout out to my Apollos. We still out here in the AAF. Don't get it twisted, dog. Apollo Nation's still out here, dog. We still out here. But anyway, this is what your owner's saying, okay? This is what your owner is saying about the roster. We do need another running back. I don't think Elijah Hood is the long-term answer. I don't think Cameron Payne is a long-term answer. They would have signed him to a longer-term deal. He only got a one-year deal. I think that we need to draft or get one in the undrafted free agency. There's a need there, and we don't. And if you listen to what Ron Rivera says, if you believe what he says, they're looking to get a running back with similar skill set to CMC, and that is not on the roster right now. I have seen Fozzie working out, though. I've seen Fozzie working out. He's not on the roster. Like, we had to go out and re-sign him, which hasn't happened. I think it could potentially happen. But I have seen Fozzie working out, and he looks good in workouts. I follow him on Instagram, and Fozzie has been working out. That's a good point, Marcus. Maybe Curtis Samuel is that guy. But I'd like to see him healthy before we go out there and give him running back snaps. I don't want to see him. He can barely stay healthy as a wide receiver. He was solid this year. But he needs to stay healthy as a wide. He needs to prove that he's durable enough to take those hits as a running back. To me, before you go out there and give him running back carries. But I'm not opposed to it. I just like to see him be a little bit more durable before I start giving him those kind of snaps. Get him in space, I get it. You throw a couple reverses out there, get him out in space, absolutely. No problem with doing that for Curtis. But just lining him back there and just giving him snaps, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. All right, so moving on. Tepper has spoken, people. Tepper has spoken, and I like it. You gotta love, as a Panthers fan. Let's just take a moment. As a matter of fact, let's just let me just give Tepper a round of applause, man. Let me give Tepper a round of applause. As a Panthers fan, we have to sit back and appreciate when our owner speaks. Okay, when our owner speaks, we must listen because we've never heard our owner speak before. All our owner does is sit up in that damn booth looking like this. That's all we get from our owner, okay? That's all we got from the previous owner. So let's take a step back and just show our owner some appreciation, because he's not lying, all right? He's not lying. Okay, he's not lying. If he this man knows what he's talking about. He's obviously he's in tune with what's going on, okay? He's in tune with what's going on. You can tell he knows what's going on. So let's just appreciate it for real. Like it's all jokes aside about the other big cat, the old cat. Let's just appreciate the owner speaking, because he knows what he's doing. All right, I feel like he knows what he's doing. He's in tune when he knows when to delegate. But I really feel like he knows what he's talking about. All right. So let's move on. Shout out to Tepper though. Shout out to Tepper. All right. So another big thing that happened at that meeting, the NFL has decided to go with the rules change. A very important rules change, okay? A very important rules change. Pass interference is now reviewable, including non-calls, okay? Non-calls. That means plays like this are now reviewable. I wonder what drove them to change this rule, okay? I wonder what drove them to change this rule. All right. So I don't know how I feel about this. I really wanted to talk about this with Dave, because I think he may have a different opinion. I'm not a fan of this, okay? I am not a fan. I think in certain situations it's okay. I think in certain situations it should be okay. Like maybe less than 2 minutes in the game or something like that, you should be able to review. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this rule. I think it's going to slow the game down. There's going to be several nuances where this thing gets exposed. Okay, I think this rule is going to get exposed big time. It's going to get exposed big time, and I think they're going to regret doing this. Okay, I think they're going to regret this. But let's just take a look at the rule. It says the pass interference rule. This change now adds pass interference to the list of plays that are now reviewable via challenge or official initiated replay. So not only can it be challenged, the refs can stop the game to take a look at this. Okay, the refs can stop the game. So and this applies for calls and non-calls in the case where a penalty may have been missed. All right. This is going to be done on a 1-year trial basis. Okay, so they're doing it for this year only and I guess they're going to see how it works, and then they're going to maybe implement it full time. But I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it. I think it's going to change the game in a negative way. Just think about what happens on a Hail Mary. Like pass interference literally happens on every play. Like it literally happens somewhere on every play. It's just like holding. Holding happens on every play. Are we going to start reviewing every single play? Like I don't think it should happen. I don't think I should. Maybe certain times during the game, maybe last 2 minutes, something like that, where it could really affect the outcome of a game. But doing this, I don't like it. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think it's gonna slow the game down. It's gonna slow the game down. I'm not a fan. I wish Dave was up here to debate it, because I think he's gonna change it. But I think it's Slim. I think you should. I think what's gonna happen is it's not gonna be that big of a deal until it is a big deal. It's easy to say it's not gonna be a big deal until it happens. And when it happens to the Panthers, you can be like, "Oh man, this sucks." But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to somebody. It's gonna happen to somebody. Just watch. It's gonna change the game negatively, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, they shouldn't have called that. They shouldn't have called that." Watch what happens. Now I think they still get 2 challenges, So you can now challenge this as you can include pass interference as a challenge play. Okay, you can include this for a challenge. So like if let's say Dante Jackson goes out, he pass interferes and the ref doesn't call it. Now Sean Payton can go in and challenge that, and it can be deemed as a pass interference call. I don't like it. All right, so what they should have done, I think what they should have done, they should have took a note out of the AAF's book and had an umpire up at the top. But guess what, guys? They actually they didn't go with that. I think they overruled or didn't approve that change to have a umpire up top, like a ref in the booth, looking at the plays and making the ultimate decision. They did not approve that. So I don't like that. I think they should have took a rule out of AAF's book and kind of had that umpire up top talking us through it. And I don't like it. But not only that was not the only rules change that happened. All right, so blindside blocks. A player will be hit with a 15-yard penalty if he initiates a block in which he is moving towards or parallel to his own end line and makes forcible contact to his opponent with helmet, forearm, or shoulder. All right, previously this only applied if a blindside block involved a hit to the head. Now it looks like NFL is legislating out these types of blocks. So blindside blocks, can't do it no more. Penalties on touchdowns. If a team commits an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on a touchdown, the opponent can choose whether to have the penalty assessed on the kickoff or the point after try. That means the team could be pushed back to the 48-yard line following a touchdown. That's kind of trash too. The no fun league. So unsportsmanlike conduct on a touchdown could be a very crucial play. That pushes you back to a 50-yard point after attempt. Might as well go for 2 at that point anyway. I think a lot of teams should be going for 2 as it stands. But even if you went for 2, it'd be a 17-yard attempt instead of a 2-yard from the 2-yard line. So that's kind of stupid. Don't like it. And also ejections. So now officials can eject players for both flagrant football and non-football acts. Previously, a player would have to throw a punch or commit a flagrant. That's dumb. All right, that's stupid. That's stupid. All right, I'm not a fan of any of these rules changes. To be honest with you, I don't like any of them. No fun league. No fun league. All right. Not a fan of any of the rules changes. All right. So on the prowl, let's get into on the prowl. All right. Let's move right along here. I just wanted to update you guys on the official visits. So the private visits. We get 30 visits, as we discussed last week. We get 30 visits to use as private visits. The local visits do not count. So Clelin Ferrell, if we got a visit or private visit with a local talent, then it does not count towards our 30. And we have had one with Clelin. So now I just wanted to update you guys because I think there's some that have been added since last week. I think we talked about them, but now let's just visually take a look at them. All right. So this is the current list of the I think it's 7 of our 30 visits that we've had so far. All right. 7 of our 30 visits have been taken. Montez Sweat is up there. Just take a look at what could be happening in the first round. There's a couple guys in the first round. Obviously, Montez Sweat, Brian Burns. I think those are the 2 guys we are hoping that will be there at 16. I think we're kind of banking on that, to be honest with you, if the draft were to happen tomorrow. And with these lists of visits, obviously there's plenty of time left. I'm just saying if the draft were to happen tomorrow, we'd be hoping that Montez Sweat or Brian Burns would be there, or we could potentially trade up. I'm not saying we should. I'm just saying we could. All right. We do have an extra 3rd round pick. I would not do that. I'm just saying that that's what could potentially happen. All right. Trade up is something that could happen. All right. I wouldn't do it. Just putting it out there. All right. But Sweat, he could be gone. I agree, Josh. He could be gone, but he could be there too. It's all good. It's all good. But I do like I do like Savage in the second round as well. We're gonna do a mock draft here in a little bit, and we're gonna use first pick now. So we're going back to first pick. It does have the comp pick, so we're gonna take a look at the first pick. All right, so that's we're gonna get back to that. All right, so so some people are saying they don't get the Burns love. Steel Panther saying he doesn't get the Burns love. Speedster gets stonewalled, but listen, as a Florida State fan, he's a bit different. Okay, he's a bit different. Actually, it was funny because after the show last week, I think Noli brought it up, or I forgot who brought it up. We were talking about Brian Burns versus Everett Brown, right? And I was just curious. I was just very curious in my own for my own sake, because I'm a Florida State fan. So I remember going to see Everett Brown live. I saw him live when I was living in DC. He went up and they played Maryland, and it was freezing cold. I'll never forget it. And Everett Brown's a beast. He had some beast numbers in at FSU. He was a monster at FSU. Just couldn't translate. I think that was more so due to his size. I think it was more so due to his size. He's not Brian Burns. Brian Burns is way more physically capable than Everett Brown was. Everett Brown was a little short. Burns is a little tall and a lot more athletic. Okay, so I think this is completely different. But they did have very, very similar numbers. Like, it was very close. I think Burns had more tackles, but I think they had the same amount of sacks. It was crazy. Their numbers were very close, very, very close. But I do like Burns. I like Burns. But I will say this, as I keep saying it every time we talk about Burns, just because I have seen it. I've seen him disappear in some games, but I absolutely seen him take over some games too. So it's kind of a wash, I guess. I'd like some more consistency out of Burns, but I've seen him dominate games, like seriously dominate, literally become invincible and like put a cape on and like destroy everything. And then he's turned into nobody. I think if Sweat and Burns were there, I would probably take Sweat over Burns. I think Sweat has a higher ceiling than Burns, just because of the physical aspect. But I think Burns. I wouldn't be mad at Burns at 16. We need a pass rusher. At the end of the day, we need a long-term solution to pass rusher, and I think we need to take two. And I think the first one needs to come in the first round. I mean, the way it's looking right now, and I think that's the way we're gonna go in to the draft. We're gonna have a need at pass rusher long-term, and I think we need to take two. So I like Sweat a lot. If he's there, I would not say trade up for him, but if he's like close, I'd probably consider something. Maybe throw in some late pick, and I don't know. If it's like 13 and Sweat is still on the board, you might need to go up and get him. That's only 3 spots. It wouldn't be that bad. So I would probably do it at that point. But I wouldn't be tripping. And I don't think we're gonna do a trade. Just to be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Burns is gonna be the pick. If you made me make a decision right now, I think Burns would be our pick. Just the way things are lining up. All right, so Burns is not gonna make it to the second round. Somebody said Burns is a second round pick. He's not gonna make it to the second round. He's going in the top. He's probably going top 20. All right. But I just wanted to put this out in front of y'all, just to let y'all know what's going on as far as our private visits. Typically, the first round pick gets multiple interactions. So you see, for instance, take a look at Montez Sweat. We went to his pro day. We had a private visit with him. Typically, if we're going based off of last year, obviously we're going Hurney 2.0 here. There's not a lot of precedence here, but typically you want to see your first round pick multiple times. All right. So that's it. That's all I got. Let's jump into this. This draft. All right. And we're gonna do a mock draft. Let me move y'all. Let me get situated here for a second. Let me get into this for a quick second. All right, there it is. There it is. Y'all let me know if I need to make it bigger. We going back to the OG first pick. I know y'all remember this last year. And this is where first pick allows us to trade. If you're new to us and you weren't with us last year, we did a lot of mock drafts on first pick. And it allows us to trade back picks. So we going back to the OG. Welcome all newcomers. Welcome. We going back to the OG, okay? We going back to the OG. All right. So we're gonna get it cracking. Let me know if I need to make it bigger. If y'all can't see, I can do what I can do here. Right? I'm gonna do what I can do here. All right. What the Bucks looking like? Got you, Larry. Stay safe out of them LA streets, Larry. No red, no blue. Just relax. Sit in your condo, sit in your high rise, and chill, bro. It ain't safe. It ain't safe in LA right now. All jokes aside. All right. Let's see here. Let me get started. Let's skip to my pick and see what happens. Oh man, it's gonna make me log in again. Last time that I checked. Doom 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 doom. Yo, chill, man. Yo, chill, Larry, chill, yo. Chill. Yo, don't make me laugh on the podcast. I gotta be professional out here, dog. Don't make me laugh. Stupid, man. Alright, skip to my pick. Alright, let's see what we got here. Can I go back? Alright, let's see view draft summary. See who has gone so far. Alright, this is who has gone so far. The Bucks took Jonah Williams. All right, just to let y'all know, this is what has happened so far. Nick Bosa, Josh Allen, Montez Sweat to the Jets, Kyler Murray to the Giants, Dwayne Haskins. This is all. I don't see this happening. This ain't happening right here. Polite's definitely going to like the third. All right. I can see that Burns is going to be there. Ed Oliver to the Broncos. That sounds about right. Devin White to the Packers. This all seems somewhat realistic. I don't see this happening. It could. I don't see this happening. I don't see this happening. All right. Yeah, Polite. Y'all want me to start over with Polite? Y'all want me to start? Can I start this over? I can end it. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Y'all want me to start over and see what happens again? Here, let's start over. Let's start over. Last time that I checked. I can't sit here with this. Gotta give y'all my video music. Shout out to K. I can't sit in silence. I ain't got my partner in crime with me. All right. All right. Skip to my pick. Oh, we got trade offers. We got these trade offers right here. Keep an eye on that real quick. Let me see what has happened so far. Bucks went Byron Murphy, cornerback this time. So you got Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa, Montez Sweat, Rashawn Gary. I could see all of this happening. Except for, I don't know if they would go. I think they would go Ed Oliver here. They probably would go Ed Oliver. I can kind of see some of this stuff happening. All right, let's get it cracking. All right, so let's look at this trade offer real quick. They want us to give us pick 20 and give us a second round pick, I would do this all day. All right, I would do this. I would do this all day. I'm gonna go through this one without no. I'm gonna do this one without a trade, just because I want to do one without a trade first, and then we can go back in and do another one with the trade. All right, if I got time. But let's see what the best value is. This is the only thing I don't like about first pick. It goes in this alphabetical order thingy. Give me a second, peeps. Let me get acclimated. So I'm looking at Ed Oliver. To be honest with y'all, I'm looking at Ed Oliver, but I'm gonna take a look and see if Devin White is there. And I can't sort by. So Devin White is here. So what y'all thinking? So you got Devin White. Let's look at the linebacker. I meant the DEs. So Burns is there. Polite. You know what? I'd actually take Oliver here. I really don't think Devin White would be here. Man. All right. So I kind of want to do this realistically. I don't think Devin White's going to be there. If he is, I'd probably go. What do they have Oliver? They probably got Oliver as DT. Yeah, they got Oliver as DT. All right, let me go back. I'm gonna go White. All right, I'm gonna go White. Let's relax. I'm gonna go Devin White and you can pick him as inside or outside linebacker. So I'm gonna pick Devin White. So we got Devin White. Devin White, Tampa could trade back. You don't know what Tampa gonna do. Tampa could trade back. All right, so let's see what's available. And my boy Abram is there. Brad, what? I'm doing this right here. I ain't even gonna consult with my peeps. I'm doing this right here. We do have Paradis. I forgot about Paradise. But we could slide Bradbury to guard. That's an option. CJG is there. Let's see who else is there. Y'all thinking CJG too? That's what I'm thinking. I'm rolling with CJG. Before I do that, peeps. Before I do that, I just want to check the defensive ends. I need to see who's there. This is the only thing I don't like about first pick. It's very difficult to see who is available. And I can't even see. All right, let me go back. I'll check to see if Juan is there. I think Thornhill might be gone. I can check to see if he went. Give me 1 second. Yeah, edge is tough. We might have to wait on it, and that's the only thing I don't like about picking Devin White. But that's cool. Let me just check here. Let me see the draft summary. Yeah, Thornhill went to the Bucks. That's a good pick by the Bucks, by the way. All right, so I'm in this scenario. I would go with CJG selected. I got B+ for that pick. Probably because it wants us to pick offensive line. They actually need to draft all them in the secondary because their secondary is trash. Let's see BPA. So Zach out. Why is Bradbury still here? I don't see this happening really. I might have to go back to Draft Network. I'm not liking the way this looks. Let's see here. Let's take a look at. Y'all want me to switch to Draft Network? Y'all let me know if y'all want me to switch to Draft. I might finish this up and then go to Draft Network. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so y'all want me to go to Draft? I think y'all want me to go to Draft Network. Alright, I'm gonna go to Draft Network. I don't like the way this feel. I don't like this vibe. Cause I can't see, like I can't see who's going. I thought last year you could like scroll through and see who was available. This year you can't see that. I was already. Alright, I got y'all. Don't worry about it. Oops. My bad. I thought it'd be better, but it's not. Alright, Kyler Murray, number 1. Yeah, I'm glad Metcalf was gone because we was about to have. Alright, in this scenario, I think this is pretty much. I like this because it's easier to read. Honestly, the other one was more difficult. I couldn't search. I couldn't see who was there. All right, so in this case, I would go Burns. Probably, man. Dillard is there, but with Darrell back, man, that is tough. But in this scenario, I'm going Burns, peeps. I'm going Burns. I think it's what's gonna happen in real life. And I think it's needed. It's needed. So I'm going Burns. Switch my track. Alright, my bad. Alright, so AJ Brown, Dexter Lawrence, let's see, Justin Lane, Savage, and Juan. Bunch of good safeties here left. So Juan, who we going, Juan or Savage? This one's tough. Juan or Savage? That's a tough one, but I think we got to go safety here. Juan or Savage? Savage has been getting a lot of hype. A lot of hype here. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these guys. I'm seeing a lot of Savage. A lot of Savage. I'm seeing a lot of Savage. I'm seeing a lot of Savage. Ah, man, that's tough. All right. Let me see something. Thornhill is a bit bigger. Pause. Yeah, man, this is tough. I'm going to go with Savage, though. I'm going to go with Savage. All right, I'm going to go with Savage. I don't think we can go wrong either pick, but I think Savage is nice. And we visited with them, so I'm going to roll with Savage. I like rap, too. I'm a fan of rap. I just don't think – I think we need more of a free runner back there. And I think Savage has the speed to do it, obviously, with that 440. He's a beast. A 4.3, excuse me. Wow, 4.7. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough for rap. All right, third round. Let's see here. Draymond Jones is somebody we met with. Does Jawan here get a boost with his pro day? Didn't he increase his pro day numbers? Didn't he increase his speed here? Is he an option? They're saying check. Oh well, I'm gonna check the offensive line. Here's the tackles. So Titus Howard is there at 130. I think we can wait there. I think we can wait. Bobby Evans is also somebody we met with. He can play right. So take a look at DT. I got y'all. Let's look at DT. Draymond Jones, Renell Wren. No offense if your mom is watching. Shout out to Jawan Williams' mom. Okay. Okay, so Bobby plays left. My bad. All right, so what we looking at here? See who. Let's go back to all. So what y'all thinking? Double dipping edge? We could. Let's see who's there at edge. Yeah, nah, I'm cool. Oh, Zach Allen is there at 83. Y'all want to take Zach Allen? Linebacker? Y'all want to see linebacker? I wouldn't take Dylan Mack this high. So those are the linebackers. All right, so I'm gonna make a decision here. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm seeing Allen. I'm not taking a running back. I think I should double dip. I'm thinking I may double dip here. I'm seeing a lot of Allen. A lot of Allen here. I'm seeing a lot of Allen. All right, I'm gonna roll with y'all. Allen. There it is. We got another third round pick, I think. Yeah, it's coming up. I like Allen. I like Zach. I'm a fan. I'm on record. I'm on record with Zach. So y'all saying cornerback. MJ is there. Dean, Chris Boyd. I'm going back to offensive line right here though. Let me check offensive line. Should we make this pick right here? Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm not taking a running back. I'm not taking a wide receiver here. Wide receiver, I'm not taking none of these cats. Not right here. I'm cool. I'm cool on that. There's some guys I like later, but not right here. I'm thinking Howard too, peeps. I'm thinking Howard too. I'm gonna roll with it. Alright. Howard it is. We got to come back in the 4th round pretty quick. So we ain't missing too much. Alright, let's see what we got with BPA here. David Montgomery's a lot of running backs going to be stacking up here. We good on running back. I'm not taking one here. So y'all want to see our picks? I think we got a solid Joan going real quick right here. I really like this draft so far. I'm a fan. So after this, I'm going to check. MJ is gone. Fields is here. Let's see. Check DT, I got you. Inside defensive line. Why is Dylan Mack? I can see Mack. I can see Mack in this range. Mack is somebody that I'm not taking Bugs though. He's trash. I like DeMarcus Christmas too. We can pair Mack back up with Brian Burns. They wreak havoc together. All right, my bad. Let's see. What y'all thinking? Kendall Sheffield. I think we could wait on him. QB. Y'all want Will Greer, huh? Will Greer is out of here. And I ain't taking Tamu. That I ain't doing that. I'm cool on all these quarterbacks, man. So linebackers, my bad. I've been ignoring linebackers. Coney is there. David Long is there. Y'all want to go David Long? Christmas ain't trash. You bugging. David Long. Coney. Alright, y'all want me to go to all? Oh, you want me to go to player ranking? Hold on, give me 1 second. This is the player view. My boy Ziggy. All right, they're seeing Pratt. It's 167. What you thinking? Coney this high? So Long, Coney. Long Coney. Pause. All right, my bad. All right. Look, what we gonna do here? David Long. I'm about to do it because we getting kind of stagnant here. I did it. All right. I do like Mac too. If Mac is there on the turnaround, he's probably not gonna be there. But I do like Mac. I forgot about him. My bad. We got two edge rushers. I forgot about Mac. I forgot to go back and look at him. My bad. I do like Mac though. Yeah, he's gone now. My bad. Y'all saying corner? All right. It's Slim Pickens and cornerback, bruh. Anybody know Derek Thomas? 6'3"? Sheesh. My bad. Just going to look at this dude's. He ain't got nothing here. So with the linebackers, we're thinking ahead here, because you got to think, with Shaq, he hasn't been extended yet. He's playing on a fifth-year option. Okay, Shaq is playing on a fifth-year option. You got to think ahead. You can't just think in the moment. All right. Who, Derek Thomas? Yeah, let me see here. My boy Ziggy out here. Alright, so I don't think we need another guard. See, I saying Boston College corner? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of wide receivers. I mean, you could Terry Godwin. I'm not a fan of the small. If I'm gonna draft a wide receiver, it's gonna be a bigger wide receiver. We have enough small guys. We met with Ratliff Williams today or the other day. I don't know why y'all want one of these wide receivers so bad. They're not even. I would take a look at Stills, if anybody. I like Stills. Yeah, I'm a fan of Stills. Of these people, I know Preston a lot. We got a couple guys that like Preston a lot. But I don't really know nothing about him. I mean, I've seen him play, but you don't want none of these quarterbacks. These quarterbacks are trash. Yeah, y'all drafted Bugs. I'm good on Bugs, B. I'm good on Bugs. Bugs is trash. Isaiah Bugs is trash. Yeah, I'd take a look at Custis. I'd take Custis. But for cornerback, I don't know. Who y'all trying to take at cornerback? I think we do need to address the cornerback. Nobody wants Tamu, man. He's not good. So y'all. So we thinking Cheevers? Blaze Brown? Nah. I'm cool on Blaze. I'm cool on Blaze, dog. I'm cool on that. I know we met with him at the East-West game, but I'm cool. I'm cool on him, though. I'm cool on him. And he's too, like, that would be a super reach. I'm going to go with. See what I'm saying? The Kentucky Cheever sucks. All right, we got to take one of these dudes. Yes, I saw. We met with Williams today. So Beatty. Yeah, he's 6'2". I kind of like that size. Pause. What did he run? There's not gonna be any good tight ends at this point. I don't think. Oh, we got. I think we good at tight end though. I think I'm gonna go with Beatty. I like 6'2". What did he run? Does anybody know what Beatty ran? I don't know what he ran. I'm about to go with Beatty, dog. Oh, he didn't run. All right, I'm going with Beatty. We spent too long on that joint. My bad. Running back. I'm thinking running back in undrafted free agency, dog. To be honest with y'all. And if I had to take one, I'm taking Ziggy off the. Well, he about to go. If I had to take a running back, it's gonna be Ziggy. Custis, I wouldn't be mad at Custis to close it out. I wouldn't be mad at Custis. We can get a solid running back in undrafted free agency. Oops. I'm not mad at Custis right here. I'm not mad at Custis. I'll take Custis. I think his size, his hands, he got like huge hands, and I wouldn't have been mad at Stills either. I won't be mad at Stills either. Stills got that Adam Thielen in him. But I like this draft. We got stuck a little bit around here with the cornerbacks. I probably would have taken the cornerback a little bit earlier. If I had to redo it, I probably would have looked cornerback right here. An edge. But I really do like the first 4 picks. First 4 picks are great. The first 5 picks. The 5th round got a little fuzzy. We took two edge rushers. But that's it. I'm a fan of this draft. I like it. I think Jared had posted one earlier, and it was dope. I like that too. We are meeting with Rap. All right, that's all I got, peeps. That's all I got, man. Maybe Dave will be back with us next week. I know I will be out on the Monday. I think it's the Monday after the 5th. Let me see. Let me get y'all the right date. I will be missing. Yeah, I'll be missing on the 15th. I won't be here on the 15th. Dave going solo on the 15th. But I like this draft. I think we good. But that being said, that's all I got. Look forward to the me picking the raffle winner. I'll be doing that sometime this week. That's all I got, man. Hopefully Dave will be back with us next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm getting out of here. All right. I'm getting out of here. I got to go make up for Cam losses. You feel me? Peace out, dog. I'm out. I'm about to be out. Let me hit y'all with this. Peace out, peeps.
Thank you for listening to the Panther Nation podcast hosted by Rashad and David. Please subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and our YouTube channel at Panther Nation Podcast. You can also like our Facebook page at Panther Nation Podcast. While you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. And always remember, keep pounding.
Peace out.